This video mechanicsgram will evaluate wedge positioning for plays bringing the catcher up the first base line. In reviewing the following clips, it is important that we evaluate the umpire's movement in the following three fundamental steps to wedge positioning. First, the initial starting position of umpires should be at point of plate 5 to 7 feet from the fielder. Second, we must see the umpire adjust with the fielder, meaning that he has moved in the same direction as the fielder, doing so on a parallel plane, remaining on the plate side hip of the fielder, and then staying 5 to 7 feet from the fielder as he receives the throw. Lastly, we should see the umpire use quiet steps to close in on the play, finding the 90-degree angle as a tag attempt is applied at about a distance of 3 feet. Let's take a look at a few examples. In this first play, notice that as the catcher adjusts up the first base line to receive the throw, the umpire is moving from point of plate and has remained 5 to 7 feet from the catcher. The umpire moves in the same direction as the catcher, locks onto the catcher's plate side hip, and has maintained the 5 to 7 feet distance from the catcher throughout the duration of the play. In the replay, notice that as the catcher brings the tag attempt back towards the plate, the umpire continues to step into the wedge to find his 90, finishing at the target distance of about 3 feet from the play. This replay angle does a fantastic job at highlighting the umpire's quiet steps to finish the play. Remember, the phrase "find your 90" refers to keeping our head and eyes between the runner and the fielder at the exact moment the tag is applied. In this next example, notice that the umpire has defaulted to a starting position of third baseline extended rather than point of plate. Doing so prevents the umpire from adjusting effectively with the play. Because this umpire plants in a predetermined starting position of third baseline extended, he is unable to successfully adjust with the fielder. Remember that the angles of the play are constantly adjusting, and so must we use a mechanic that allows us to readjust with the play as it evolves. As the tag attempt is applied, notice the umpire does attempt to use quiet steps to close in on the play, although his close in may be from a distance greater than the recommended 3 feet. Lastly, the evolution of this play does put the umpire into the 90-degree window where his head and eyes are between the fielder and the runner at the time of the tag attempt. Remember, failing to properly execute the fundamentals of wedge positioning could result in poor viewing angles on tag attempts for plays at the plate.